Buses out here that's gonna all around town. People are saying they're gonna bump their head down. Lord, what you doing? You can call it what you want. Call it Messin With The Kids. Well, the kid don't child and he don't think. You see what he mean and he means to say.
In Ireland today, 1 person in 6 has a record by the Swedish pop group ABBA, which is probably more people than have Bibles. That's the impact pop has. Last year in Britain, there were almost 3,000 single records released. Each one of them hoped to be a hit, but only 340 of them were, which meant that 2,500 of them were never heard of again. That's the kind of cutthroat business selling pop records is. When the Bay City Rollers started to wear tartan, millions of young people right across the world wore tartan too in imitation of them. When David Soul of Starsky and Hutch gives a concert, young girls faint at his feet. When punk rock groups like The Clash or the Sex Pistols perform, the hundreds of unemployed young people who go to their concerts and listen to their songs know that those songs are the story of their lives, because this is a pop generation. But it's not just the young people of today who are fed on the dreams of rebel pop stars. For the first time, we now have grandparents who listen to and dance to the sweaty rock and roll of Bill Haley and Chuck Berry in their youth. For the first time, we now have parents who are themselves Beatlemaniacs. We now have 3 generations who are fed on the pop culture. And we still haven't come to terms with this influence.
Buses out here that's gonna all around town. People are saying they're gonna bump their head down. Lord, what you doing? You can call it what you want. Lord, I'm messing with the kid.
Many older people who listen to Rory Gallagher perform may not agree with Samuel Johnson that music is the least repellent form of noise. But for the hundreds of young people who clamour to get to Gallagher concerts, his music whips them into ecstasy. They dance, jive, sing, let their hair down, ape every move and turn he makes. He is their hero. However, his concerts typify all that is hard to fathom in pop. For many parents, pop represents what is loud, brash and rebellious in their children. In their view, the songs, the singers and the confused world of pop really are messing with their kids. The making of a pop star is a tricky business. The casualty rate is high. Success depends not just on a singer's talent. Often there are years of hardship coupled with rebuffs from managers, disc jockeys and an unpredictable public. Talent, perseverance, originality and most of all luck are essential. But if they make it to the top, the financial rewards are huge. Joe Dolan is an Irishman who has become a major star in almost every country in the world. Without moving his base from his native Mullingar, he has had 10 million-selling records worldwide. Joe Dolan is a household name among young people from Brazil to Borneo. After 10 years in the business, he can afford to lead the good life and enjoy the trappings of success.
Now,
no practicing on the first swing.
I don't know, there's nothing special. It's just that I think I've been lucky in the sense that I got good songs, good songwriters, good promotion abroad, which is where it's all at. Like, you know, airplays, television shows, met the right people. It's all about that. Now and again we get checks from part of the world that we've never even heard of, and you're trying to figure out what the hell is this for, and they say it's for record sales or something, or, you know, whatever. I think somebody is praying for me up there.
There are a lot of people who have made a lot of money out of you. Do you ever feel you've been used or exploited?
No. I don't think I've been ever used. I got a reasonably clever outfit behind me, like, you know, that looks after all my interests and everything like that. If anybody's made money out of it, well, the only people who have made anything out of it are people who deserve to have done so, like the songwriters, the record people, anybody like that. Like, anybody who's put something into it is entitled to take something back out of it.
But you've never been exploited?
I've never been exploited, no.